I don't even know where to begin with this video, and I don't even know how to even feel, considering that this recent situation that went down with my channel, guys, it has been making me feel rather mixed, rather unsettling, and whatever else sensations I've been feeling ever since it transpired. But this is something that I need to get off my chest. But first, hello there, everyone. My name is Silverreploid and welcome to another video. This is going to be a very distinctive kind of video, considering that what happened recently was not what I've anticipated, and of course what you guys have not been anticipating, considering that I've been gone for some time, even though it's been just 1 week. But you guys usually come to my channel when it comes to uploads and whatnot, because you have the bell on and whatnot, which is proper concrete evidence that you guys see me every now and then. But it's time I reveal the root cause as to what happened with my channel. Well, actually me, rather, and of course my channel at the same time. So for those who don't follow me on Twitter, I recently tweeted out what happened in regards to my YouTube channel. It recently received a community guideline strike. And the funny thing about it is, well, not basically funny, but unexpected thing about it is, this is my actual first community guideline strike, let alone just copyright strikes. I remember years ago, when I live reacted to a few videos, I got a few copyright strikes, and of course I took a break from YouTube from there because I feared as though that my channel would get terminated in the process if I were to receive one more. So I took a hiatus from YouTube. This was back then when I was in college, and as I waited, the strikes expired altogether, and of course I was back in my own groove doing YouTube videos like I love to do, like you guys love me to do and whatnot. And yeah, I was doing pretty great ever since this came about, let alone just the copyright claims and whatnot that did not penalize my channel ever since I've been reacting to music videos, etc. But yeah, guys, that was back then. But recently, well, as of last year, I don't know if I told you guys about this, but last year around August, I received a community guideline penalty, or warning rather. It's not a penalty because, well, penalty is basically a strike per se. It was basically a warning, considering that they give the creators a heads up into what they're uploading and whatnot, which may be a little controversial, or should I say controversial or whatever, even though they did it like a long time ago. Now, speaking of which, I remember doing a Try Not to Laugh video like a long time ago, like 4 years ago. Well, actually last year they gave me a penalty. They gave me a warning, a community guidelines warning, that I did a video that did not seem to entice them or make them feel comfortable due to violent criminal acts, right? So they actually gave me a warning for that one. That was the first go around, and the warning remained on my channel since then. It never been removed. So it was due to a video that I reacted to. Well, I did a Try Not to Laugh challenge video like years ago, before that time came about, before they decided to give me a community guidelines warning on my channel, right? So that transpired, and of course I was a little confused, and I tried to look back at the video, and looking at it, I found as though that it didn't even like seem very controversial or like harmful to any viewer that come across the video that I look at, right? I looked around to see if the other YouTubers who possibly did this Try Not to Laugh challenge video, and of course their videos got removed too, and I'm assuming that they had the same penalty as well. Well, same outcome like I did as well for the same exact video. So I just try to appeal it, and of course they automatically rejected after like a couple of minutes or so. That was it. So I just moved on, and meticulously rather, and of course I just kept on doing Try Not to Laugh challenge videos and whatnot. I was doing really good for a year approximately. This was something that I hope I never actually come across, considering that this had been like, well, I don't even know what to consider it as, but I'm sure most YouTubers have been through the same situation, since YouTube's algorithm has been a little off kilter for some time, ever since the adpocalypse came about, and how the YouTube platform itself has been penalizing or punishing the creators for something that they did not do wrongly or gruesomely, when they gave us a purpose to be in the platform to begin with. But I'll get to that part in just a moment. The part where what YouTube's mission statement was back when they came to be. Now, getting to the most recent issue that's transpired that led me to like being away from YouTube for approximately a week now, was due to the fact that they did the same shrimp again. Meaning that this time they gave me a community guidelines strike, right? On a video that I did 4 years ago, 4 freaking years ago. They never told me, like, well, so this is what happened. I did a video 4 years ago, right, on a comedic series that one of my collaborators introduced me to. And of course, I was going fine from that point on until a few days ago, which was sometime last week. And by the way, this update video was filmed on Sunday. If you're watching this video right now, that means that it's been filmed on Sunday, but to be uploaded on the day that I return to YouTube normally. But that doesn't mean the community guideline strike is vanished, because it expires on December 7th. Okay, so getting back to the story, recently I got a community guideline strike over a video that I reacted to, a few episodes of a comedic series that one of my collaborators introduced me to, right? And all of a sudden, after 4 years, after 4 long years, they're just now telling me that they decided to, hey, we're going to give this person the community guideline strike for a video that they did 4 years because it seems rather controversial, right? So, they decided to do that. They decided to penalize my channel with a community guideline strike, a legitimate community guideline strike, although it could be, I should say, illegitimate, considering that this video that I reacted to like 4 years ago was not even that close to being controversial. It was just a comedic series. That was all it is to it on a certain channel. So I go to search on YouTube, and some other people have actually reacted to the same freaking video that I reacted to, but yet their videos did not get penalized. Not that they need to be penalized or anything, but why did my channel get penalized all of a sudden? Why wait till after 4 years to take down my video and punish my channel for it? Because I'm trying my hardest to talk well, because, well, I try to like finish my statement because, well, the whole entire thing just made me very upset. It pissed me off. It really did. And I apologize for like swearing on camera, guys, because, well, this really triggered me to feel like shaky like I am right now. It led me to feeling like almost out of control, because, well, something worse could have happened to my channel if they were to persist on doing this to the other creators who have not done anything that gruesome to make them feel that they should like punish us for no legitimate reason, right? They decided to give me a community guideline strike illegitimately, considering that the video that I reacted to 4 long years ago, they decided to penalize me regardless. Something like this, it doesn't make any sense to me, because why wait till after like a long duration of time, like 4 years of doing YouTube, and, well, not doing YouTube, but a certain video that doesn't even fit the category of violent criminal activity? Like, seriously, YouTube, you've been penalizing a majority of YouTubers. Now, by other YouTubers, I know a few people who also been penalized as well, because one of my collaborators, Game Speedrunner TM, trademark, a game speedrunner in general who also does Splatoon animations and the Mario Party speedruns and all the great stuff, the tool-assisted speedruns, his channel got terminated because YouTube decided to, like, terminate it for no legitimate reason. Like, well, he's saying that he's been hacked, or I don't know, but I tried to find his channel, but there's not a speck of a channel anywhere pertaining to him, and of course he had to start anew with the minimal amount of subscribers, and it really shocked me. But for him to face that fate, and for me to have a community guideline strike, it's totally unfair. It's very illegitimate what YouTube is doing. They need to, like, rectify their system and whatnot. They need to start realizing how much it means to the creators. They're making this too impactful for every single one of us that are determined to do YouTube to begin with since day one. They're the ones that gave us the purpose to broadcast ourselves, but apparently that slogan has died since the apocalypse and everything else came about. Every controversial thing that they had going on impacting the majority of us creators who have been broadcasting ourselves, being productive to the people who want to watch us, who want to watch more of our videos, who want to smack on the like button, subscribe for more, and turn on the notifications so that way they won't miss out on any single upload or any second of any upload that they put on their YouTube channel. And it hurts. It really hurts how the community, the YouTube community altogether, is being affected by YouTube's algorithm that's very off-kilter. You want to know what I think about this? So recently I've seen 2 great YouTubers, 2 infamous YouTubers that we know on the platform, CoryXKenshin and Jacksepticeye, who recently talked about this situation. Well, it first came CoryXKenshin, like a few weeks ago. He talked about how YouTube has been punishing the creators, and of course, CoryXKenshin himself, when he uploaded a few gaming videos and whatnot, and his video got all of a sudden age restricted. It's a long story short, but you want to see the whole entire video yourself, I'm I'm going to add the link to both CoryXKenshin's video and Jacksepticeye's video in the description. So please make sure you check this out and give tons of love support. I'm damn sure making sure I give tons of love support to those two because they deserve, because they speak out on the situation that went on with the creators, and the whole thing just hurt me how it affected both, how it affected CoryXKenshin first off, and just seeing how he talked about the whole entire situation and how he had to contact YouTube in regards to his video being wrongfully age restricted on a video that didn't even relate to what they assumed that went on in the video. It's not only disrespectful, but it's also hurtful to CoryXKenshin's channel and of course CoryXKenshin himself, because knowing him, one of the most positive YouTube creators on the platform, he shouldn't be penalized like this. And then Jacksepticeye talked about what CoryXKenshin talked about, and of course it just hurt me like altogether. It led me to almost crying and of course feeling angry at the same time, though it won't do a thing whatsoever, because being angry will not help anything. It led to extreme levels of disappointment to a majority of us, because for YouTube to penalize the creators, even if they're small, for them to do something like that, it's harming the entire community as a whole, including my channel too, because recently I've been through the same fate. Well, this is different because I got my YouTube channel a community guideline strike because of a certain video, a video that relates to nothing like what they say that they witnessed in the video. They claim that they legitimately reviewed it after I submitted an appeal. So I submitted an appeal for this community guideline strike for it to be removed, considering that a few people have reacted to the same series that I reacted to, but yet they still penalized me for it. So upon submitting the appeal, minutes later, it was automatically rejected, which led me to like feeling YouTube needs to fix their crap. Like seriously, they need to stop penalizing the creators, no matter the size of them, because if they persist on doing this, it will lead to high levels of determination, low levels of motivation for them to create like they given us the permission and opportunity to do ever since they came about, and everything else. Like we'll have to like venture on somewhere else like Twitch or any other video platform. There's no other video platform that we know that can lead to high levels of greatness like YouTube. But YouTube itself, don't get me wrong, I love the platform, but for them to like penalize us like this, we're not even doing anything wrong, it's ridiculous. In the past, I know I faced the copyright strike in the past, and of course I waited till they expired, and I was good until last year, which was a heads up. But this year, this month around September, they decided to punish me for a video that doesn't even seem all that controversial. It was just a humorous video from a certain series made by a certain channel that did this. So upon that, after YouTube had decided to give me a community guideline strike and let it remain until December, it led to almost low levels of motivation. It led me to like almost literally flipping out. It almost led me to missing out on the amazing opportunities that most of the creators that I love watching each and every day. It led me to not being able to actually react to them, because I was looking forward to many things that transpired recently. The grand finale of Meta Runner, for example, the new SMG4 video that came out, and of course many other great things. Even Splatoon 3 that came out recently, and I was so looking forward to live streaming that on YouTube, but that never came about because of the faulty community guideline strike that they decided to give me. And it led me to like live streaming the game on Twitch, which I was glad that I was able to, because my intention was to live stream the game, showing you guys that I gave it a try out. And of course, well, if I didn't have the community guideline strike, I would have live streamed it on YouTube. And of course, let you guys know that I tried the game out, which was very great, by the way. But I'm still rather ticked off because YouTube decided to not give a damn, considering that they decided to like punish me at the wrong time. They gave me a community guideline strike, and it led me to like change my blueprint a little bit from live streaming on YouTube to live streaming on Twitch. And of course, needless to say, I rebranded my Twitch name to Silverreploid CLE because, well, I was kind of a little fatigued with Reploid Gaming 22 because I was like 22 years old when I first started Twitch, I believe. But that's besides the point. I live streamed on there. I rebranded my channel name to Silverreploid CLE on Twitch, and I live streamed the game Splatoon 3, and the full vodcast will be coming to YouTube because, well, my intention was to, like I said, my intention was to live stream the game on YouTube, but since this came about, the wrongful penalty on YouTube, it led to me live streaming on Twitch, and of course my idea was to send a full vlogcast to YouTube. So that came about, and of course I still feel extremely acrimonious considering that YouTube has decided to pull the stunt on most creators. Their algorithm is really out of date, it's off kilter, it is impacting the majority of creators for something that they didn't even do like wrong and whatnot, but they decided to punish me along the way with the community guidelines strike that I did not deserve to begin with, because well, they looked at a few videos, like many videos, and a video that I made 4 years ago, 4 freaking years ago, but yet they still decided to penalize me for it. To say the least though, I was able to film even though I was unable to create a community post or even upload a story in regards to the updates. But instead, I decided to update most people who follow me on Twitter in regards to the situation that YouTube has decided to stipulate upon me and possibly any other creators. It's crazy. Like I said, it's very crazy how I came across CoryXKenshin's and Jacksepticeye's video when I just received a community guideline strike. And this just tells me, this flat out tells me that YouTube is like literally broken in most parts. I don't mean to be so critical about this, but considering this, I just had to let it out because, well, YouTube, don't get me wrong, I don't hate YouTube, but their actions, they're not very legitimate right now for most creators. And of course, even if they're small, even if you have 20,000 subscribers, if you have like over 30,000 or a minimal amount under 100,000 subscribers, if you're not up to the higher subscriber level and whatnot, they still decide to punish you no matter what. And to think that it would actually transpire to me after so many years of receiving a strike, only 2 strikes, I was going so good after they expired. But for them to actually bring back the flashbacks after receiving that one illegitimate strike, it really ticked me off, like, to the max. Like, it really made me upset. But to say the least though, it didn't deter my motivation to create because I love doing YouTube. But for them to actually pan this out, wait until this time to pan this out, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. And there's been some backlash in regards to YouTube's actions, like how they feel for most creators and whatnot, showing like favoritism or racism and whatnot, or a mix of both, like what CoryXKenshin said. And trust me, as soon as CoryXKenshin said that, I was like, wow. And part of me thinks that, well, I don't really know myself, but all I know is that YouTube needs to stop punishing the creators, no matter the size, no matter the content, considering that we're playing by their rules. Their rules. Broadcasting ourselves, providing our own videos to the channel, bringing it to the viewers out there, and of course, taking advantage of the many opportunities that they have granted to us upon creating our channels, like partnership, sponsorship, membership, etc. So considering that all this had transpired, it led to people feeling highly concerned and whatnot. And for those who were waiting for my return to come forth, I thank you all so much for sticking around. And I also want to give a special thanks to one of my dear collaborators, MikuFan3000, who also let you guys know about the updates regarding my channel. And thankfully I'm still here, and hopefully, I promise you guys, I hopefully pray that we'll still keep going on this channel, because something worse could have happened, let alone just a strike in general. It could lead to automatic termination itself, and if it were to lead to termination, then I don't know what other course of action to take, considering that you guys have been knowing me for too long. I started YouTube since 2010. To come this far, I just can't afford to throw in a towel on at any time at all, because doing YouTube has been such a dream come true for me. And considering that I met a majority of people, and considering that I met a lot of real life people who also watch my YouTube videos and whatnot, knowing me for how much of a very potent person that I am, like any other creator that's on the media, knowing that they know my YouTube channel, I'm sure they feel the same way too regarding YouTube's situation. Now YouTube, listen to me. This is coming from my heart. Your community guideline strike nearly almost shook me, lead me to almost being in a loss for words, lead me to almost being demotivated and whatnot, lead me to almost not wanting to like associate with this platform, almost not any speck of a second anymore on the platform, because What happened right there was not even close to what you claim violent criminal actions. Now listen to me, I don't despise you, I don't feel indignant towards you or anything else. I hold no grudge against you, platform, but your platform is great, but your regulations, your algorithm, it needs to be rectified. It needs to be like alleviated so that creators can create for free, create freely, without any dilemmas at all. Because you gave us that opportunity to create, to broadcast ourselves, to show the whole world our freaking potential, to keep going. Now, I know you did this to other creators too, like bigger creators. No matter how big they are, it still goes on, because it still goes without saying, considering the fact that you also penalized the bigger channels, and it really hurts. It hurts how you're impacting the community like this, and I'm almost crying on camera because, well, for them to actually penalize the channels, it hurts. It really hurts inside and out. Like, are there any other alternate platforms that are like YouTube itself? Like, are there any other competitive platforms that are almost related to YouTube? Because what if we can't turn to them when YouTube is the only one that's been benefiting us for some time now? And of course, Twitch and many other social media platforms have been benefiting us for some time, benefiting me, because ever since I've been doing YouTube, I've benefited not only myself, but my family and friends, and of course the online family here. Everyone here who deserves to be benefited the right way, because they deserve the happiness that they deserve. If they feel down, who would they look to? What platform would they refer to see creators give them such love and joy and everything else that they deserve to have if they were to feel depressed and whatnot? That's also why I came to YouTube, because I want to make people happy. I want them to feel blissful. I want them to not feel as though they feel unwelcome. I want them to feel loved. I want them to feel happy. I want them to feel as though they have a purpose in life. That's also the sole reason as to why I came here. If I was gone right now, I would not have that advantage. Well, Twitter, yes, but not much compared to how I do on YouTube, because I have a huge amount of subscribers on my channel, and without them, I would not be able to help them benefit themselves mentally and physically. Because most channels now, these people on YouTube have motivated me to do these videos, because had I not expanded myself further, like had I not grown this far, I wouldn't be able to fulfill anything like my YouTube career. Even though people consider it a hobby, it can still be considered a freelancing job and whatnot. That's how long I've been doing YouTube for, 2010, and I've been doing so great. Even though I had a hiatus around a few years ago and got back around 2015, but I still been striving. I don't strive for superiority. I strive for success. I strive for positivity. I strive for happiness, etc. I strive for everything that helps us feel happy, have that sustainable happiness. That's the sole reason why I came to YouTube also, let alone just showing people my creativity, like listening to music and reacting to videos and giving them excellent laughs and tears coming out of their eyes and whatnot. If I were not there to do that, what else could I do? So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my situation, and of course, my update on what happened to me for some time. And I do apologize further to you guys, firstly, for being away for some time unexpectedly, because I did not anticipate this to happen. I was literally almost not prepared to make this video, but I had to get it out of my chest, because after seeing CoryXKenshin's video and Jacksepticeye's video and possibly any other video that I came across in regards to the same correlated situation, I was just like shook by YouTube's actions. And like I said, guys, I do not wholeheartedly hate YouTube. I just hate their actions, like what they're doing to the channels when they gave us the purpose to create to begin with, waiting to the last minute to punish us for a video that we made like a long time ago. That's right, a long time ago. And trust me, a few of my collaborators had got the same situation too. They told me that they got their videos striked after like years ago when they made certain videos. It wasn't even close to something controversial. But for YouTube to actually still persist on doing that, considering, I'm not going to assume that there's a bug. There's obviously something wrong with the platform itself, penalizing us for a video that we made years ago, me reacting to a comedic series that I was introduced to by one of my dear collaborators like a few years ago, and yet they still decide to do this to other creators, leading them to talk about it, and now leading me to talk about it. it hurts. It really hurts. So yeah, guys, that's my update. And like I said, guys, upon the unexpected hiatus, you will see the uploads that I have. Even mess up my usual uploading routine, my upload schedule. Like 1 week I do drunk Minecraft reactions, and of course SMG4 reactions, and of course SMG4 bloopers. Another week I do try not to challenges, and of course K-pop reactions, etc. And of course I do you guys video requests and some music videos, like making them on my own. And I still do that to this day, even though I haven't been doing it frequently, but I still try, no matter the time, no matter the mood, and of course no matter what I have bestowed inside my soul, like what kind of music emotion do I want to let out, and that's what led me to making them. So yeah, guys, that's my updates. You will be seeing the uploads that I did last week coming to the channel after this update video, but this was something that I had to get out of my chest, and I hope and pray that we'll still be able to keep going on YouTube, because YouTube has been such a dream come true ever since I've been doing more and more that you guys have been loving to watch. And it can apply to anything. Like, if you love something that you love to do and you still keep going to do it, keep going for it. That's what I love to do on YouTube. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you for watching, of course. Once again, I do want to say how extremely sorry I am for the unexpected hiatus that I never hoped to take, considering that this has happened right here. And with that being said, everyone, I love you guys so much, and thank you all so much once again for sticking around the channel in spite of that, because this had really almost set me off in a very explosive mood. Well, not explosive, but a very low-spirited mood, star-crossed mood, considering that this is something that I never hoped to happen. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here and get started on bringing you guys the uploads that I did last week, which I hope you guys will also enjoy. And yeah, guys, for those who are playing Splatoon 3, I hope that also treating you great as well. And yeah, I'm finally back, but the strike is still there until December 7th. And YouTube, please do us a huge favor. Fix your algorithm and stop punishing the creators. I love you guys, and take care of yourselves. And with that being said, this is Reploid/Inkling himself, Silverreploid CLE, signing off. Take care of yourselves, and now to the uploads. But for now, I'm taking off on this update video. I'm very glad to see you guys again after some time. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys so much.